I recently did a video about a speech that Donald Trump made in reference to immunities and the reason babies should not get the hepatitis B shot because that is a STD in his eyes, because Dr. Trump knows exactly what he's talking about. His uncle was a doctor. But anyway, that it's not smart to give. The pitch is overloading babies right out of the womb, with too many drugs and too many unnecessary drugs. And in theory, I get it. But hepatitis B being classified as an STD is like Antifa being a terrorist organization. It's just, yeah. But anyway, following that line of thought, he then said, so it makes more sense. I posted the soundbite. So it makes more sense to give the girls their hepatitis B vaccine when they're more active and developed, fully developed. I think he said ripened or something like that. Developed, I don't know, something like that. Anyway. So they should get this at the age of 12. Now keep that in mind. All the accusations, all the things, all the stories, all the blah, 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 all of that. And then he says this on a public stage in a public place. And then Robert F. Kennedy said, in his very best, that "65-year-old men have twice the testosterone and twice blah 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 blah." And teenage boys have 50% less, or whatever. Teenage boys have 50% less testosterone than teenage girls. And then he went out of his way to specify that teenage girls are maturing 6 years younger than they used to. Girls mature 6 years younger. So they become adults 6 years younger, so it's not 18, it's 12. What a coincidence. Did you know a couple of states moved the legal age of marriage to 10, some to 14, some to 12, and that's also in Project 2025, by the way. It's somewhere between the 200 to 300 times Donald Trump names appears. So the person in charge of everybody's health is now pushing 12-year-old girls are adult and ready for reproduction. This from the group of people that are protecting the release of specific information of thousands of very similar age being abused. Not misinformation, just things we know out in the public. That coincidence? How old was that little girl on the escalator that he'd be dating? And anyway, Republicans, you still thinking you're protecting the children because you took the women's right to choose away? That's for protecting the children, right? Don't feed them and take away their medical care. Don't forget that. Hyper-Christians are the worst kind of Christians.